everyone, how's it going? This is Harmonia, and today I'm gonna be answering the questions you've asked in my 4K subs thank you video.
As you speak Portuguese and Spanish, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, which makes Portuguese my mother language, but I lived in Bogota for almost a year while I was working on Spotify there, so that made me learn Spanish as well.
How did you ever come across Guardian Tales in the first place?
My main game at the time was Mobile Legends, and I was getting a bit sick of it because my friends were quitting and I didn't have much people to play together. So I just started playing less and less. And one day I was playing one of those clicker games, you know, the ones you usually play when you're taking a shit. And a Guardian Tales ad came up. And I was like, okay, why not? Let me try this.
What is your fav hero right now? And why is it?
My favorite hero used to be Nari. But ever since Gabriel was released, she simply stole my heart. Gabriel is amazing. I love her weapon skill, I love her attack patterns, I love her design. I don't love the fact that she doesn't have a voice actress yet. She's just amazing. I just love playing her. She's the hero I have the most fun with. She's such a great anti-melee unit. She's amazing for Colosseum. She can be used as a healer. She can be used as a DPS. She has so much utility in the game, and the fact that she's so pretty just makes me like her even more, you know?
Yes, I'm a simp.
Quando vai resetar a Gabriela? Can you play the cello behind you? What's your favorite hero in each element? What is your Instagram?
Gabriel, Bianca, Lucy, Nari, Mariel, and Noxia.
What is the reasoning behind username Harmonia?
My gaming name used to be Mukot, but when I started playing Ragnarok Eternal Love, I wanted to build a female character. And Mukot is a boy's name. So I changed it to Harmonia, because one of my favorite characters in Summoner's War was Harmonia. And since I've made a lot of friends in Ragnarok, and everyone was calling me Harmonia, it became my new gaming name. Also because music is my passion, so Harmonia makes a lot of sense.
When did you start doing YouTube?
My first uploaded video on YouTube was when I was just an emo kid 13 years ago. My first gaming video was uploaded in 2017, and it was about Summoner's War. That didn't really work back then because I had other priorities in my life. But 7 months ago was when I started the Guardian Tales content.
How long does it take to edit your videos?
It really depends on the day. I would say the whole process takes from 2 to 4 hours depending on the team comp I'm using, depending on how long it took to do my matches. Do I have a busy day ahead or not? How much time do I have to edit this video before I move on with my life?
What are your favorite characters in the game? One in each rarity.
Gabriel, Akayuki, and Arali.
Cadê o vídeo com a Lupina Harmonia?
Eu fiz uma coisa que pode me gerar um arrependimento futuro. Eu extraí a arma da minha Lupina, que tava no 80, pra dar limit break na arma do Ogma.
What are your future plans for this channel?
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. I want to do lives in the future, but first I need to get a new computer. I want to start bringing you guys more videos with the cam where I can explain stuff to you, like how to build your heroes, how to counter certain heroes, I'm not gonna be giving you spoilers. But yeah, I have a lot of plans and I do want to become a full-time YouTuber. My biggest issue at the moment is time, but that's life, you know? If you want to make something happen, you gotta work hard at it.
Qual o valor de pi multiplicado pelo número de letras que tem essa mensagem?
191,63 ela vai fumaça.
Find all rational zeros of p. X equals x37x plus. What's your job? Do you have a band or something?
I started working with advertisement when I was 15 years old, and 10 years later, I was like, you know what? I don't like this. So I decided to follow my dream and I became a music producer and an audio engineer. But with the COVID situation, my job options were reduced, you know? So at the moment, I'm working as a manager in a gas station. I had a lot of bands in my life. A lot of bands. My last one was called the Mud Dogs. We had to take a break, you know, because there's not much we can do at the moment. But I'll leave our Spotify link in the description in case you want to check that out. It's only a demo, so don't expect much, but I was the one who produced it. I also have Neblina, you might know from my intro song. That's a musical project I have with 2 other friends.
What hero do you think counters light the hardest?
That depends on who Light is. Because if we're talking about Future Princess, no one counters that big. Future Princess is the cancer of Guardian Tales. There's no hard matchup for her. I mean, she might have some troubles with Future Knight, but even though, like, Future Princess is just cancer. If we're talking about Eugene, like, everyone counters Eugene. Poor Eugene. If we're talking about Gabriel, like, Nari can be a big problem. Future Knight can also be a big problem. Mainly basic heroes can be a big problem to her. Even Lilith.
What other gachas are you playing?
I'm not playing any other gachas at the moment. I do play Brown Stars from time to time. Lately I've been playing daily. And I did play Lost Centuria. It's a really cool game, but it was really time consuming, so I couldn't keep up, you know. I was also playing Wild Rift, but I feel like MOBA communities are really toxic. I'm really looking forward Pokemon Unite. It's not a gacha game, but I'm really looking forward for that game. It was released on Nintendo Switch on the 21st, and I can't wait for it to come to mobile. I think it's gonna be in September.
Tem algum plano para diversificar o conteúdo do canal? Traze vídeos de jogos além de GT.
Nesse exato momento, não. Mas é mais por falta de tempo mesmo. Como eu tô me dedicando bastante com o conteúdo do GT e tô querendo trazer outros conteúdos relacionados ao GT, eu não tô tendo tempo pra parar pra jogar outros jogos, né? Eu tô jogando só um pouquinho de Brown Stars ali e tô ficando nisso, mas eu tô muito ansioso pelo Pokémon Unite. Então, quando vir, com certeza eu vou jogar vídeo aí. Se a galera curtir, vambora.
What type of hero would you like GT to release and why?
I would like anything that comes with a ranged buff. Because at the moment, there are only 2 viable ranged buffs in Arena that are Nari and MK. Because Tinia can do much, right? While there are 4 melee heroes with a melee attack buff. That makes it really hard in Master Arena to have a ranged buff if your opponent is banning MK and Nari, for example. Or if he bans MK, Bianca, and he picks Dark, because you can't use Nari. So it's really hard at this moment to play with a ranged buff. I feel like melee heroes have the upper hand in terms of buffs and team compositions. For example, a Gabriel without a ranged buff won't kill Anoxia before getting chained. The game needs more heroes that have ranged buff.
¿Eres consciente de que tu comunidad es muy única? ¿Cómo te hace sentir eso al respecto?
Yo me siento honrado de tener una comunidad así. Al principio no pensé que funcionaría hacer los vídeos en 3 idiomas, pero es realmente genial esta mezcla de personas y poder responder e intercambiar experiencias con todos. Eso me hace muy feliz y espero que siga creciendo.
Can you say hello to the fans in China?
Ni hao, my friends from China. 谢谢你.
Como que faz pra vir único nos meus summons?
Macumba.
¿Has planeado algún cover nuevo de GT?
Todavía no, pero el tema de Mad Panda Trio me encanta mucho.
How about perform a small concert music at 5k subs?
That's a really good idea. Maybe at 5k subs I could do a new GT cover or something like that. That would be awesome.
What is your thinking process upon team hero building?
This is a real complex question, and I'm planning on doing a video on it. How do I build my heroes and why? Also my teams. But what you should pay attention for is, do your party buffs make sense? You shouldn't be using, for example, Beth with Nari, because Nari doesn't get anything from Beth's buff, while Beth doesn't get anything from Nari's buff as well. When you're gearing your characters, you gotta think about, does your character need weapon regen speed? Is it worth to sacrifice some stats to have a faster weapon skill regeneration? Or is it better to just go with full stats and, like, let's say Nari, for example. Nari doesn't really need weapon regen speed, while Future Princess needs it. So let's say you have an Agma. Are you gonna be building him full tank, or you want him with regen speed so he can have more utility when being used in arena? Or do you just want him to be a tank and that's it? There are a lot of variations that you should know when and where to explore or not. So I'll be making a full video on that, alright?
Why you rarely used mirror accessories in Arena? I think they are quite powerful.
I totally agree. They are not only powerful, but the best accessories in the game for any hero. But the biggest problem with those accessories is that you need an insane RNG. You need insane luck to get good stats on those, because you can only lock one sub option. So you're gonna need maximum base defense, which is okay to get it and lock it. Then you're gonna need maximum attack, which you can also lock it. But then from the sub options, you're gonna want HP, defense, skill damage, and weapon skill regen speed. For those options, you can only lock one. And that means you're gonna need an insane amount of option change stones to make a good accessory. Because even if you get like a good accessory with high base defense, with high attack, HP defense, and I don't know, shield when battles start, or and I don't know, you're gonna have to roll it again. And when you do, you might just lose everything you've already have, you know? So like resources are kind of hard to get in Garden Tales, so you gotta make choices, you know? I rather go with my normal accessories that I know exactly what I'm gonna get, instead of farming mirror rifts for months and not get anything, you know? Because let's say you farm mirror rift for 2 months. In that time, you could have farmed 3 5-star heroes, and you simply can't end up with nothing, you know? So as a gacha player for a long time already, I always tend to go to the safest path.
What software editor do you use? Does it allow you to save a loadout of filters when you add your memes?
I'm using Wondershare Filmora. It's a paid software and it has a really friendly interface, you know. It's pretty good for people who are starting to edit videos. It's really intuitive and simple. It does allow filters, but I usually get my memes already with a green screen. And if I have to edit those memes, I do it separately and save a new file. So it gets easier and faster when I'm trying to insert them in my videos. And that concludes our Q&A section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any suggestions or anything that you want me to bring to the channel in terms of guides or anything else, just let me know. And because I want to start working towards that, all right? Thank you so much again.